What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Deadpool's Diner is now live, the newest game mode for Marvel Snap, and allow me to be your Gordon Ramsay, your Chef's Boyardee, your Pepe Chef, your rat. What's the rat on now? Remy on Ratatouille. To teach you guys everything you need to know about the game mode so that you can get squared away and scoop yourself up the brand new Cassandra Nova. And don't let the bald head fool you. She's pretty damn good. Today I'm going to be reviewing my thoughts on the game mode as I go through it live with you guys and hopefully teach you guys a little bit along the way. Obviously, as the game mode progresses and the days go by, we're going to learn more and more, but let this serve as your day one guide. First up, guys, we've got the game mode basics. All right, let's cut to the basics. What are Bubs? What is this game mode? What the hell is going on if you haven't played in a long time? So first of all, Bubs, the best way to think of them are chips, right? You're walking around fake Marvel Vegas and there's different tables and you need a set amount of chips to take a seat at the table. And there you can use those chips to get more chips, right? That's essentially what Bubs are at a base level. Now you can see at the top left the Bubs that you currently have and then the Bubs you need to sit at the table. And there's a couple things going on here. First of all, Bubs will be regenerating so that if you lose your Bubs, unlike Vegas and chips, you'll get them back to be able to go in and play a match of Marvel Snap. Not like Conquest, like Ranked Ladder. This definitely feels a lot more like Ranked than it does something like Conquest. You can play as much as you want and it's kind of short, quick games. You know, what Marvel Snap is all about. What's great about this is if you want to go ahead and refill your Bubs quicker, you can just buy them, of course, right? If like anything, which I don't suggest. I'll say that later, but I don't suggest this because you can just not play. Go do something, touch grass, and or play regular rank mode, Conquest. Look at your variants, whatever you want to do there. Subscribe to Cozy. So these are going to regenerate, and you'll be able to use them here. This amount that regenerates is going to go up and up as you go up the rewards track, which we'll talk about in the next section. So you'll see me today. We're going to jump into this match. We need 80 Bubs. If you get 80, you can use 160, which I do have, to jump into the pancakes, right? It's going to be, I don't know the food to ratio quality here. Pancakes are definitely better than cereal. I'll give them that. But anyway, you'll be able to take a seat here. And there's some big differences within the game. And let's go ahead and cover that. All right, so we're going to jump into the pancake round here and explain how it all works. And essentially, guys, it's going to feel a lot like Ladder in opposed to Conquest. Quick games, play as much as you want or as little. But there's a couple differences. First and foremost, you see the sticky notes here. Those are going to be, obviously, the Bubs. There are 5 different snapping moments within the game. Turn 4, 5, and 6. Before each turn, the game will automatically snap to double the stakes. The longer you stay in the game, the more risky it is. But then each player also has a snap to double the Bubs. So retreating is obviously important if you don't feel great about it, especially with how limited Bubs are at first. It's going to be pretty hard to play if you lose right off the bat, which is my feedback for the end here. But it is a game of Marvel Snap, right? So we're going to play it out here and see how this all goes. We'll go White Widow for now. All right, so turn 3 here, we're going to go ahead and just ignore Gamma Lab completely. We've got our Shang-Chi. We're going to try to win as many Bubs as possible. He brings down a Darkhawk, which is not only awesome, but also bad. So we're playing a airship deck. We kind of wanted that for later. But we do get a Hulk, and we're going to punch his Hulks to right to hell with our Shang-Chi. So he's not snapping. That might have sounded like a snap. That's the turn 4 snap. You're going to have to train kind of your brain here. But we might snap. Maybe. So let's go and play Silk Down, and then Jeff, Miles Morales will then be activated. We're going to go ahead and snap here. May not play Miles, may play Black Bolt if needed. But we're feeling pretty good so far, and this guy is now going to have to decide, does he stay in it? Of course he does. We love it. He goes Wave, all from Airshim, obviously. And Watu. And there's that pre-snap yet again. Copycat, brand new card. And this is awesome. Copycat can copy so many good cards in the game. So many. There's like 5 on the list she doesn't want to copy. We just got that. We obviously don't want to switch sides with Copycat. So that's so awesome that that's the first card that I've ever seen her work with. So we have Black Bolt down to 4 because of the wave. So he actually helped us out here. And we're feeling pretty good. We're feeling pretty good. Let's go ahead and play down the Black Bolt there and the Miles here. And we're probably going to be moving around some cards here in just a moment. All right, so now we can choose where we want to play the Shang-Chi. We get rid of his Loki. There's a lot happening, but there's that pre-turn 6. There's that pre-turn 6 Bub snap, and we're playing for 320. A lot of Bubs. A lot of bubs here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and play down. We're going to move these two. We're then going to play down the Korg and then the Shang-Chi. And ultimately, this should give us a pretty good shot to get the dubs. Can we win in the middle? We'll have to find out. All right, here we go. He does play in the middle. Lo and behold, Copycat goes away. We get rid of his Galactus. He plays Erisham. We definitely are going to take the cake on this one as we punt his Hulk. And there you go. So, like a game of Marvel Snap, of course, as anything. And we get 320 bubs for it. Victory. So you're going to see not only our bub counter go up, but our lifetime bubs as well. Victory. That is our lifetime amount, I believe. And it actually doesn't show the current bubs that you have. But when we click back into here, you can see that we've got way more bubs to work with. And then, of course, we can play at higher and higher tables. We can play at the new dish, the tacos, right? And maximum effort, guys, 51.2 million bubs. So, like, these are going to be some stupid high-ranked games. I'm amped for that because these are going to be they're going to just be tight and very, like, anxiety-filled in the best way possible. I say it all the time on the channel, but more stakes equals just better content, more fun. And of course, this is going to be really hard to get up to this tier because 10 to 50 is a massive, obviously, increase. But keep in mind, 5 snaps, you can get that. Essentially, both players have that much bubs to offer. So you climb up your way, you get more and more bubs, exponentially climbing your way up through the rewards track. And speaking of that, next let's go and talk about those bubs and all those juicy rewards. Remember, this is your lifetime bubs that you're having here. So if you lose all your bubs, no worries. You're going to still progress up the rewards track. And with any game mode, in my opinion, it's as good as what you get for playing it, right? Conquest can take a lot of time. This is more like ladder, as I've alluded to. So you can find out by clicking your rewards here and see your lifetime bubs. And pretty good rewards, I'm not going to lie, right? We've got credits at the low end. All these are going to be pretty easy to get. Borders, and they're going to continue to progress as you go further on. Boosters, variants, gold, just regular bubs to go back into the action with if you've lost yours. And then bub refill upgrades. This is kind of what I was talking about earlier. That timer that ticks to get you more bubs. If you win this or you get up this high, you're going to get a better refresh rate or more bubs to it. And then you continue to climb, right? Bubs, bubs, bubs. New avatar. And then we've got ourselves, after a couple of upgrades, the bub mart level up. For those that don't want to wait, right? Which I think you can. Just go play rank mode or don't play the game. You can get a better deal by buying bubs for gold. And there's a great chart here that Guest Gaming did on a video. Credit to him. But you guys can see all the graphic here on what it costs and what you can get from the bub mart upgrade. Keep going. We've got mystery variants, 300 gold, the black matte borders, which these were only available via purchase. So cool that they threw some in this way. And now we're starting to get to some serious numbers, right? 200k, 400k. This card back is awesome. What the heck? Man, I haven't been this excited in so long. And then Cassandra Nova at 15 million. And from what I've heard, you should be able to get her. Like, this should not be that tough if you play the game. The base variant of her, it should be a pretty easy unlock by just playing the game mode, enjoying the game mode, and so on. But then you got the big boy bubs, right? You got 15 million, and this really escalates, right? It's 30 million, 50, 100, and 200. And we got these distress borders, which look pretty cool. We're gonna have to see how they look in the game. And then, of course, the top prize, 500 million bubs, is Cassandra Nova. Now, I think through the bub mart, you could spend money to get this at the end of the day. Like, I don't know, if you just, like, have that infinite money glitch or something on your life, you can go and get it that way, or you can, of course, just really be good at the bubs table, right? The high stakes table. So overall, I'm impressed. I think the rewards are cool, and if they do this on a season by season basis or every other season, they got some really unique things they could do here. All right, so that's the basics. That's the rewards. I want to quickly talk about my review before we go to the strategy and tips. I think it's needed here. Overall, and I'll stand by this, I do like the theme. I think the rewards are there. I do think that the game and the stakes are a fun new way to play, but I have a couple of concerns that are easy to address, but they need to happen rather quickly. First of all, we waited a long time. We waited a year plus for this, guys, right? Like, I could not tell you how excited I was for a new way to play Marvel Snap and others. However, if you come in here to the serial table and all of a sudden you have the peak first location, right? It's your first game. You can't wait. I'm excited. I reinstalled the game. And your opponent gets Noel and Iron Man, and then they can just slap you, and you have a deck that doesn't do that, and you lose, right? Boom, done. You're not able to play. You're not able to go back in to the cereal because you've lost your Bubs. Congratulations. Don't pass go. Do not collect $200. And the problem with that is, well, it's a new game mode. And Second Dinner, if you're listening, I hope you are. You want people to be playing your game mode. There's an easy way to do it. In fact, you created it. It's on Conquest. All you have to do is make a snack bar tier, whatever. 0 Bubs needed. Come on in. Come play the game. And the max you can win is 80 Bubs, allowing you to progress to the cereal table so that you don't lock people out. And they're not winning much from that anyway. They're able to play the game mode and interact with the content. I think it's a win-win because the lifetime amount of Bubs is so high anyway, it won't matter. Now, as for the stake stuff, do not play, and I say this later on, you don't need to play the max tier every single time. I think stakes make life more fun, and I think that's a great thing for this kind of a game mode. You know, it's like poker in the sense of if you go all in and you lose, I don't know if you've played, you know, a game like that at your friend's house, you lose and you can't play, right? So I get the stakes at a higher end. I like it there, and my review for that is good, but the early levels feel bad, especially because as you progress, you get your recharge timer faster. It's easier to get the Bubs and easier to get back in, which is really well done. This is going to return on a season-by-season basis. That has to be added. Other than that, this won't affect a lot of people. Bots should not be in here at all, especially when people are paying for Bubs and things like that. And you can pay gold to go up higher. I would like it, like most things, if you want the Cassandra Nova variant, you got to go to the top. You got to work your way up. And if someone has this, you know that they perfected the mechanics of Deadpool's Diner. Those are the gripes about it. I do like the game mode as a whole. I do think the whole system does work. But we need to make these, you know, glaring changes, Second Dinner. No question about it, especially because it's a limited time game mode. So again, these are just my thoughts. I think it's fun. I am excited to play. I'm excited to dive in. But I can totally get if you guys keep seeing this right here. I'm going to scroll down so I get the message here too. Need more Bubs. This is going to be freaking just haunting your dreams at night, waking up in a sweat because you're going to need more Bubs constantly, right? Overall, though, I think it's fun. Lastly, let's go and in on some tips and tricks. And I'm recording this ahead of time, so I don't know anything. I'm kind of worthless. But Future Cozy does. Let's allow him to take it away. All right, let's talk chefs about some tips and tricks. First of all, guys, this is an easy one. Play good decks. Play decks that you know. Play decks like Surfer and or cards that have tech options like Shang-Chi that you can feel good about. But be conservative. Cubes sometimes don't matter. You're at rank 58. You don't care if you go to 57. You go all in. Why not? This, though, right now, you won't be able to play, right? So you don't want to be using all the currency you have. And there's a couple ways to make sure you do the best job with currency management. I think everybody's going to have to get better at that. First of all, you're going into a plate is the same, I believe, as like 3 snaps in a game. So if you're already that far deep, just play it out. If you're going to hit 0 anyway, it doesn't matter. But more importantly, I have 16,000 Bubs here, right? Okay. If I were to get, let's say I had 20,000. Me playing the bubble tea tier is probably not a good idea, right? Because if I lose, it's over. I'm done. I'm sitting there for the regeneration. So I would recommend, because it's 2 weeks and because it's Marvel Snap's game mode, go in for the ramen tier or even the dumpling tier. And then I have 4 games or whatever, 3. I can't do math. 3 games. I think I said I had 20K. Besides the point, I have 3 games here to win, lose. Maybe I win them all, or maybe I get a lot more Bubs to go up a tier because I have a stack of currency. That's going to be major. Currency is going to be major in this, especially if you want to keep on climbing and playing bigger brackets. Just make sure you have a good bank account of currency as you go up and get these rewards. That's kind of my best strategy for day 1. And yeah, that's pretty much all you need to get started. If you guys want to know more, I'll be jumping into gameplay right now. We're going to see how this new game mode is. Let's go and jump on in. All right, looking through the food courses here. I haven't eaten lunch. I'm starving. Although this hot dog is moving on. We're going to, of course, play Deadpool in a Deadpool Diner first day video. So we got our destroy deck. Sorry, it's a little cut off. We'll fix that later on. But anyway, we've got a unique spin with Galactus as our ace in the hole. And it looks like 80 Bubs is where this starts. Going to what? 160, 320, 640 for the automatic snaps. And here we go. Nico Manaru. After you play your card, move it 1 location to the right. Don't need to do that. Let's go ahead and end our turn. And we have a Airsham that we're playing against, so not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. Dark Dimension goes up, and we have Nico and Wolverine. We'll throw the Wolverine down right now. Ooh, Kamartage. We definitely don't mind that. And we have our Venom ready to rock and roll too if we want to. Do we want to go Nico? I kind of want to do... I kind of want to do some mischief here. I don't think I want to do Venom quite yet. I like that we have Galactus ready to rock and roll too. Let's just hang on with this for now. There's that automatic snap. We've got our Carnage ready to go. And after you play your next card, give it +2 power. We can go Nico here into Carnage. We like that. Or into Venom. Either way. I'm going to go into Carnage here, I believe.
Enough said, bub.
Okay. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. 160. We can play the Galactus now, but there's nowhere to play it. We're going to go with Venom here. And then I guess Deathlock here I don't hate. We're going to hope that these guys land right back because Venom's going to eat twice. So let's see what happens here.
You are mine. Enough said, bub.
So we get double energy? Well, we have 3 times the energy. We love that. The Doc Ock's annoying. We're going to hope X-23 does not land right side. That'd be a bummer. All right, goes middle. Oh, boy. Okay. Show me Noel. Anyone but Deadpool Hulkbuster, because that is big time trouble. Ooh. We're gambling. We're using the Bubs. We're at the big table now. We're going to hope 17 can win the middle, even though it's highly doubtful. And I'm going to kind of hope he abandons left side and goes all in right side. He leaves. He's out.
Victory.
320 Bubs is ours, and a risky play at that. We love to see it, guys. You love to see it. Victory. Climbing up the boards. 150 Bubs. I can buy nothing with that. Bubs refill upgrade. You will now get more Bubs when you're running low. Okay, we are going to need that. I plan on running low a lot. 250. The Cassandra Nova and another Bubs refill, right? So we're getting there. We're at what? 1.8. Let's jump in. Solid Snake. Love to see it. Brute, Sarah, Gwenpool, and Killmonger against an Airsham deck. And we are going to struggle against Airsham. Probably. We don't have the Shung or Rogue here, but he might be okay. Turn 1 Quinjet, and he moves it. Murder World, you just know if I play a card here, it's gonna move right into there. You just know it. So they're snapping. Definitely scared of that. Not gonna lie, extremely scared, but that's fine. We're gonna be okay. So we want to play Shaw into Aunt May's. Whoa, okay. Ooh, we took an Ant-Man again. I love it. Okay. We want to play, like, this is really good. I like this. You know what? We're going to play this now, and then we'll play probably our Killmonger later on. I don't want him to keep this Quinjet, but it is what it is, and we could maybe build this up later. We don't have anything to build it up right this second. So do we do that now? It's risky. We could play this now and wipe the board and then just worry about doing some stuff later. I'm probably going to do that. Let's do that.
Who they dig up this time?
Okay, so we killed those 2. We can move into Altar of Death via Aunt May's anyway. So that feels pretty good. We got a lot of decisions to make. Sarah now is fantastic. Or we go with like Forge into Sebastian Shaw. And we're going to see if Shaw can move here. If not, we still should be okay. Yeah, we're going to ship it. I think we're going to ship this.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, when we snap, we're going to double the odds. Because what this sticker says, I'm the chef. I'm the Gordon Ramsay here. Oh, boy. This has got to go right side for us. Come on now. Come on, Shaw. Yeah. God, I love you. Okay. This does hurt. Make no mistake. This does hurt, but now we're cooking a little bit. A little bit. Not a lot of it, but just a little bit. Do we want to go Sarah? I'll go Sarah here. Remember, Copycat's huge. Blob, perfect. We're abandoning middle anyway. The discount goes up. We're playing for all the Bubs, by the way. All the Bubs are out. They're all out. They are all out. This is going to give us the most power. I'm not convinced it's going to win us the game, but this is a 9. Copycat's broken. 13, 17, 19 to a 6. Okay. 13. We need to beat 13 here. I don't love it. Wow. 7.58 Bubs. They're mine. They're all mine, thanks to his Ant-Man via Copycat. That leader scared the hell out of me. Solid Snake. Great game, buddy. Great game. Now give me all your Bubs, and I think you're done playing for a little bit, because that was the max Bubs. Huge payday. Massive payday. We're up to 21,000 Bubs as we just kicked off the game mode. So overall, yeah, gave my review there. I think it's fun. I think there are things that are going to need to change, and hopefully Second Dinner gets on that pretty quickly. And I will be doing videos on Copycat and Cassandra, trying to get to maximum effort. I'm excited, and hopefully you guys want to see that kind of content. Stakes is fun. I probably will lose a lot, and I'm probably going to suck, but that's the fun of it, in my opinion. But I want everyone to play the game mode overall. Totally get your comments. You have a total opinion on how you feel, and this is how I feel. I think there's some things that need to be changed, but it's a great time. Those that play poker probably freaking love this a ton. But either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you haven't subscribed, it helps me out massively, guys. We're trying to get to 150. 65% of you are not subscribed. Anyway, have a good one. Have a great one. To the next one. Happy snapping, guys.